Hi guys, it's Thomas Moran. Today's video is just a quick one, and this is something I did a couple of months ago. For anyone that doesn't know arbitrage, it's basically where you back two situations in a, say with this example, in a boxing fight, you back one fighter to win, the other fighter to win, and a draw. So you cover every single angle and every single bet, so you can't lose and you guarantee money. So for this example, heavyweight clash, Derek Chisora versus Alexander Usyk, and I was just looking through the markets. My initial thought was that Usyk's going to win on points. It seemed quite an easy prediction for me. Looked at the odds, they were pretty good, so I thought I had a small bet on that. But actually, what struck me was an arbitrage, just looking through very basic markets, was go the distance. So Victor had it priced up for it to go the distance at 11 to 10, and I was looking, it was about even money for it not to go the distance, so small arb there. And I thought, well, what I'll do, and I don't recommend this for people to do normally, is I thought, well, the odds are very good on it to not go the distance here with Bet Victor. So as you can see, £200 there and £250 the next day. I didn't want to look too obvious. So 11 to 10, 450 in total there before the fight, a couple of days before the fight. And I don't normally do this arbitrage. I normally say straight away, you've got to bet on the fight and get all the odds matched up on that same day, so that there's no chance that if you back something, you leave it a couple of days and then the price disappears and you actually could end up losing money, having to cover yourself to lose money. So I wouldn't recommend this, but for me it looked like the odds were going to come down for the fight to go the distance. So my initial thought was it's definitely going to go the distance. So I backed against what I thought for £450 at 11 to 10. And then over the next few days, I just saw the prices slowly come down and down and down. So here's what I did to back the opposite. So I laid, which is the opposite of backing. I've taken someone's money. I've backed Derek Chisora fight to go the distance, to not go the distance. And here I've taken someone's money for the exact same bet. So as you can see here, is all of this that I'm highlighting now is all the bets that I took for it to not go the distance. So like I said, I've got Bet Victor, I've put my 450 on. Now for an arbitrage, you need to get all that money back and profit on top. So if you add all of this together, you get a situation whereby 450 on Bet Victor, 11 to 10, not to go the distance. So I'd win 495 if that won, if I didn't back the other side. But obviously in arbitrage, we need to guarantee money. So I overlaid that 450 at much less odds than what I was getting. As you can see here, the odds here, they range from 1.67 at the lowest, which it just kept getting backed in and backed in and backed in, and I just kept laying it to 1.76 to 1.67. And basically by the end of it, before the fight, I had the situation where if the fight had been stopped, if it hadn't gone the distance, I'd have won 495 from Bet Victor, minus I had a liability of £417 from Betfair. All my laid bets, all of these numbers here, the 100, 30, 40, 110, all of those added up to my liability. Sorry, these ones here, they all added up to my liability, 76, 28, all of those to £417. So if the fight had been stopped, £495 for Bet Victor, minus 417 I'd have had to have paid out from customers from Betfair. You don't pay commission on that. I would have made 78 profit. But because I had a inkling Chisora is going to be a big tough guy and it's going to be tough to stop him, even though he got hit hard and often, I thought I'm going to go the other side. So I overlaid it, and because the fight did go the distance fairly comfortably in the end, it was £570 I laid, minus the commission, 2% commission, it came to £558 I got back, minus the 450 I lost with Bet Victor, which comes to £108.60. So that was profit, all told, all profit on that fight, didn't risk a penny, and that was it. So yeah, like I say, if it had gone it hadn't gone the distance, £78, it did go the distance, which gave me a little bit more money, about 30 quid, not a lot, but still that was my stance on it. I thought it would go the distance. I could have, you know, leveled it out and had zero profit here and quite a bit more here, but that was the way I did it. Made £108, which you can work out what the percentage arbitrage that was. So it's 867 is the liability that I had. So I had £450 with BetVictor, 417 with Betfair. You add them together, that's £867. Divide that by 100, £8.67, times that by 12.5, and that's the number. And that 12.5, the arbitrage was 12.5%. It's very simple. Like I say, guys, with arbitrage, you should bet both sides straight away so that the odds don't change and you don't get caught up. But for me, I've been doing this a long time, and being a professional gambler, you can have an opinion on something and you can really make arbitrages that were only going to probably be 2%, 1.5%, 2%. I turned it into a 12.5% arb. It's sort of trading essentially, but it was always under control. I knew I could tell the market which way it was going to go. Turned it into a 12.5% arb, which is massive. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification.